What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, if it feels like forever since Marvel pulled the plug on the Netflix TV properties, that's because a lot has happened between now and then, and the newly crowned Chief Creative Officer of Kevin Feige having all of the Marvel TV shows reconsolidated under Marvel Studios. Now, in that time, two characters in particular have had the most vocal fans as far as them retaining their mantles and being introduced into the MCU. The first of which is obviously Charlie Cox's Daredevil, which none can deny that show was amazing. His portrayal was amazing, and I think we can all support them bringing him back. The other of which, Jon Bernthal's Punisher, equally as good, a fan favorite just alike, and now it seems as though from a couple of sources, the MCU may be bringing him back for good and introducing the character into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're going to break down where this report is coming from, why their sources have gained a little credibility lately with stuff they've gotten right, and what it would mean for the MCU, why it's looking more and more likely that Kevin Feige may be willing to ease up and let characters from pre-existing shows into the cinematic universe. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff throughout the holiday season. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, if you're a fan of the channel and you've seen my videos before, if I'm covering secondhand news like this that's been reported from an outlet in a headline or has other sources, I usually try to like to keep it a little bit straight line academic, but it, these shows were awesome. Daredevil and Punisher nailed it. So if there were any characters they were going to bring back from the Netflix shows, these would definitely be the ones. That's why I'm willing to buy in just a little bit, and I think there's 2 other things that help their cause. But firstly, this most recent headline from We've Got This Covered reporting that Jon Bernthal's Punisher may be returning to the MCU and very soon, coming from the same sources that not only reported that Daredevil was going to be returning here sometime soon, that report seemingly corroborated by a more recent post from MCU Cosmics' Jeremy Conrad, as well as the same source that told us the Inhumans would be rebooted, which was recently confirmed by Anson Mount himself, the actor who originally played Black Bolt in the now failed ABC TV series. But look, whether you want to buy into what the MCU scoopsters have to say or not, even though some of them are racking up pretty impressive track records as of late, and all sources aside, it doesn't need to be that complicated on whether they could bring Charlie Cox Daredevil or Jon Bernthal's Punisher back. And I think there's 2 things that have happened recently that make it look a lot better as a scenario, something that could actually happen. The first of which I mentioned in yesterday's video, that's Kevin Feige easing off the hard line that he's had about things having to be absolutely perfect, about no pre-existing continuities messing up what they've done in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's just a side effect of them being able to cross the finish line that was Avengers Endgame, and in doing so could take a huge exhale that they had already crowned the biggest event in cinematic history, tying together all 23 movies that make up the Infinity Saga, and things don't have to be as perfect moving forward, and that's lucky for them considering how messy things are going to get introducing new characters into the MCU that already pre-exist in other universes, given Deadpool's imminent entrance into the MCU, and perhaps even with Tom Holland if he takes a trip the other way out of the MCU into Sony's Venomverse. These things are going to open up the door to make things, well, not as perfect as they've been, and if we're allowed to say it, downright messy. And if they're going to get messy in that way, then it seems a little silly to take a hardline approach and say, hey, we can't have any of these Netflix characters retaining their mantle. They were MCU adjacent in the first place, meaning they tried to reference the MCU in any way they could. They would say the big green guy, quote unquote, instead of the Hulk, but tried to place it in the universe where the MCU is taking place, and in doing so they may have not precluded those characters in a way that makes it easy for Kevin Feige to bring them in. They don't have to consider the pre-existing seasons canon, but those characters get to retain their mantles. It's the same actors, and we just get to see them rebooted in the MCU. That's been the rumor for Deadpool, that he'll still be Deadpool, it'll still be Ryan Reynolds, it will just be a different version of that character, and I think that would work just as well for these characters. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, specifically about Jon Bernthal's Punisher and Charlie Cox's Daredevil. If you agree that those are the 2 of all of the characters left that you definitely want to see retain their mantle. I'm not sure how you have a Punisher in the MCU. I'm not sure how you tone him down to PG-13, but I'm sure they're going to make this work. He's a classic character with classic team-ups, and if they can make Deadpool work, they can definitely make Punisher work. Is that an idea there? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 500,000 subscriber mark. We are headlong into that, only 11,000 subscribers away. We should easily hit that by the end of next month. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win the rest of the prizes we're giving away at the channel throughout the holiday season, including limited edition Infinity Saga box sets Even though I slurred limited edition, they're still limited edition. They were only going to be 2 given away at the channel. We'll be announcing those soon, but again, all the same rules apply. Hit the sub button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video. The more videos you like and comment on, because it's random, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.